Hey guys, it's Ben from Currys, and today we're looking at 3 top features of the amazing Samsung Series 6 washing machine. We'll have a look at the auto dose, AddWash, and ecobubble technology features. Now we've actually got 2 of them set up in the test lab, so we're going to head on over and look at them in more detail. So I have arrived at the test lab. The crew have very kindly set up 2 Samsung Series 6 washing machines for me. And we're going to use these to demonstrate our first feature, which is the auto dose. And these machines can tell how much washing is going in by weighing it and a couple of other things to dispense exactly the right amount of detergent to give you a hassle-free experience when you put a wash on. Now the way that we're going to test this is we're going to fill up both machines with exactly the same amount of fabric softener and detergent, and then run 2 sets of washing in each. On the left-hand side, we have a lighter load, which is slightly less soiled. And then on the right-hand side, we have a much heavier load, which is much more soiled, as you can see. Now, at the end of both cycles, we're going to pour the detergent back out into the bottles, and we should see less in this bottle because it's had to use more for the heavier loads. Now, the way that the machine measures the loads is through a couple of different sensors. First one is the weight sensor, which I mentioned before. And just for the record, you would wait for a full load. We're just using a few for the test. It also has a water sensor, and so it can put in more water into the wash if it's needed. And then it has what's called a turbidity sensor. Now this measures how dirty the water is and then can adjust the cycle time accordingly. All of these different things combined means that it dispenses exactly the right amount of detergent at exactly the right times to give you the perfect wash. So in goes the softener, the detergent, and then the same again for machine number 2. And just to be very clear, this is not the full capacity of what this can take on. It can actually handle up to 16 wash loads. Now these are both going to go on for exactly the same wash, and then once these are both done, we'll check back after both cycles and we'll see what the results are. So that's the first cycle done. Interestingly, this one finished 12 minutes ahead of this one. So obviously the sensors are adjusting, changing the cycle times, and even more interestingly, all right, have a look at this. You saw the shirts before. It's done a good job. So we're going to put on the next load, get that cycle done, and then we'll come back for the results. Okay, so it is results time. Interestingly, the washing machine with the lighter load actually finished 30 minutes earlier than the one with the heavier load. That's a combination of the different sensors, elongating the cycle time, adding more water for the heavy load. Now, all that's left for me to do is to take my funnel and pour all of the detergent and softener back into the bottles and see what we've got. So let's have a look at the side-by-side comparison. And as we expected, the washing machine that had the heavier load, the dirtier load, ended up using more detergent because the sensors could see that it needed it, compared to the other one with a much lighter and less soiled load. Next up is the AddWash feature. All I'm going to do is pause the cycle, wait for the click, open the AddWash door, and pop in any garment that you've missed along the way. But it isn't just for that. You could also throw in some extra fabric softener, or if you had something particularly delicate, you could wait until the end of the cycle and put it in for that little extra rinse, making this door incredibly versatile. The last feature we're going to look at is the ecobubble technology. Now this is unique to Samsung, and it mixes air, water and detergent to create bubbles that work really hard to clean your clothes but don't require higher water temperatures. That means that not only do you save energy, you also save money on your monthly bills. So if you'd like more info about the Samsung Series 6 washing machine, you can visit us in-store, online, or speak to one of our tech experts on a Shop Live video call.